we wait for the first race of the day for the Haiku Components New Zealand Formula First Championship, race 8 of their championship. First race of the day here at Pukekohe Park. The revs will rise, the lights will start to go out, and we will be away racing at Pukekohe Park. Chris Simon doesn't get the best start. Mason Potter gets the lead. Chris Simon, it's a really slow start from the championship chaser, the reigning champ. And Dylan Grant's going to look to go down the inside at turn 1. They almost touch wheels through the bumps of turn 1, but Mason Potter leads them. Dylan Grant's in second place. Then Chris Simon in third. Now Scott fourth as we head on to the back straight for the first time, the long stretch at Pukekohe Park. Still Potter leading the way with Grant in second place. They've broken the cars behind by a couple of car lengths, but the draft will soon take care of that as Grant looks to go around the outside, gets the move done before the braking zone on Potter and takes the lead. Chris Simon's in at 2. He's going to jump into second place. Grant leads them. Simon second. Zach Blinko gets on the inside and gets past Potter. Potter's gone from the front row start to the lead and he's already been shuffled back into 4th place. That's Formula First racing at its finest. Leo Scott flies in on it too. Potter down to 5th place. But Grant's going to lead them up and over the hill. Leading the race is Grant. Then in second place, it's Blinko. Simon down to 3rd. Leo Scott at 4th place. Mason Potter, after starting 2nd, has been shuffled back to 5th, but it's not the end of the world for him. He'll be able to draft back up to the front. There's Blake Dowdle, car number 24. The yellow backing behind his number. Those are for all the rookie racers, the first year drivers, on their way to start their motorsport careers with the Haiku Components New Zealand Formula First Championship. Coming down into the complex for the second time, Dylan Grant holds the inside line. Zach Blinko is going to try and look to hang it around the outside. Switchback maneuver. And well, let's get this done. Simon and Leo Scott go side by side through there. Look at this. This is going to be the battle all race long. 5 cars. Even Jensen Foster is starting to vie into it. At the back there, car number 48, driving the car that his brother drove to 2NZ last year. Of course, Jensen, the son of Ian Foster, former champion of the class. Back up and over the hill. Zach Winko leading the way. Dylan Grant, second place. Chris Simon 3rd, Leo Scott 4th, Mason Potter 5th, and Jensen Foster in 6th. He's really getting into the battle now. Here we go, 3 wide across the line. Dylan Grant leads the way. Chris Simon in 2nd. Leo Scott moves up into 3rd place. They're all starting to work out each other's strategy, find out where their strengths are, where their weaknesses are, where they can take the opportunity to get by. Of course, it's not about leading out of the final corner on the last lap. It's about making sure you can get the run on the last lap to the line. That may be from the lead, it may be from 2nd, it may be from 3rd. It's quite likely we're going to see a very exciting 4 to 3 wide sort of finish here at Pukekohe Park. But Dylan Grant still leading the way. Chris Simon, the reigning champion, car number 1. He's going to look to go around the outside, try and hold on and brakes. They're very, very close. So too is Blinko and Scott in that battle for 3rd place. Side by side, Mason Potter now. Look how closely this is changing. Very volatile racing in the Haiku Components New Zealand Formula First Championship. Scott's going to try and go down for 2nd place, and he does. Dylan Grant gets sort of escorted a little bit wider than he would have liked for the run up the hill. The championship defender, Chris Simon. Leo Scott in 2nd place, car 97. Then it's Dylan Grant, the benchmark of the season so far, and the lead championship leader. Mason Potter, Jensen Foster, and Zach Blinko in behind in the battle for 4th, 5th, and 6th. But look at the battle for the race win. Dylan Grant leading the way. Leo Scott's going to sit into 2nd as they fly around turn 1, right on the limit of adhesion on these fantastic Maxxis MAP3 tyres. Grant still leading the way, and now that battle pack, that 2nd battle pack of Potter, Foster and Blinko seems to be latching on. 6 cars, a Formula First freight train down the back straight at Pukekohe Park, heading into the complex. Grant once again leads the way. Simon showing the nose for 2nd place. He's not going to do it. He's just letting Dylan Grant know that he's there and that he's not going to give up this win without a fight. Mason Potter, he's back, and he's going down the inside of Leo Scott for third place at the hairpin. Side by side, wheel-to-wheel action in the Haiku Components New Zealand Formula First Championship. How good is this for Jenson Foster in his second year? Good to see him up fighting in that main battle pack for the lead. 6 cars coming up and over the hill at Pukekohe Park. Watch the effect of the draft now as they head down the big straight. They'll all start to fan out. Chris Simon looking to go around the outside at turn 1. He's got the run. He squeezes Dylan Grant. They're going to have to negotiate their way through a lapped car here. I think that's Mara Iglesias just ahead of them. Hopefully as they get down the straight, Mara must have gone off there and let them all pass, which is great. Back into the racing. Simon in that bright fluoro car leading Dylan Grant. So coming into the complex, Mason Potter's going to swing it around the outside and try join in on the battle for the lead. In fact, I think he's going to try and hang it around the outside and get the switch back at the second part of the complex, and he's done it. Mason Potter into the lead. Fantastic work from him. It just shows how volatile the racing is in Formula First. He started second, he dropped back to 6, and now he's back into the lead in just a matter of laps. Chris Simon, of course, he is the master of drafting. He's very experienced compared to those around him. He might not have the car pace of Dylan Grant, we've seen that during the season, but he certainly will know how to outsmart the young driver and use that to his advantage to try and draft up and behind and take the spot off them when it comes to crunch time. 3 laps here to go at Pukekohe Park. Dylan Grant leads the way. Chris Simon in second place. Mason Potter in third. Leo Scott is going to try hang it around the outside for the last spot on the podium. Dive it down the inside now. Gets the move done into the podium for Leo Scott. They head down the back straight once again. Lap number 5 of 8 at Pukekohe Park. And that freight train is about to get another addition with Blake Dowdle drafting in behind, taking advantage of the leaders battling. And the rookie racer is going to join in on the battle. It's still Chris Simon leading the way. 3 wide as they go in there. And they've all managed to avoid contact. Great racing by everyone there in Formula First. Chris Simon now, he's got a couple of car lengths. That's not going to be enough, no. Watch that gap absolutely disappear as they go over the hill and they have the long straight. Leo Scott and Dylan Grant side by side through the hairpin. Where else do you see that lap after lap? Nowhere. It's Formula First racing at its finest. And now watch Scott go in behind Simon and use the effect of the draft. Mason Potter, he's back down to 6th place. Side by side across the line. 2 laps to go here at Pukekohe Park. We're going to go 3 wide into turn 1. Dylan Grant around the outside and into the lead. Fantastic move by him. Zach Blinko bowls a wide. Nearly lost him off the edge of the track there, but he slotted into 4th spot. Great racing from everyone. Mason Potter up on the curb. Not quite what we're used to seeing in Formula First, but nonetheless doing what he had to keep the car on the track and avoid contact with Jenson Foster. Really hard, really super aggressive racing, which is what we all love to see. 3 wide again into the complex. Leo Scott is going to lead them. And Chris Simon is just going to tuck in behind, settle things down a wee bit. So they come into the hairpin. Scott leads Simon, then Dylan Grant in 3rd, Zach Blinko, car number 3 and 4th. And when they cross the line, it'll be the start of the final lap. 6 cars in the battle for the race win. Who's it going to be? Up and over the hill. Leo Scott leading the way, then Chris Simon in 2nd. Dylan Grant, the championship leader versus the championship defender. Last lap borders out. 3 wide across the line. It's all come down to this. They've all had the time to work out where everyone's strengths are, where their weaknesses are. They've all got the playbooks lined up in their head. What are they going to do in this final lap? Chris Simon leading the way. Leo Scott in second, Dylan Grant third, Zach Blenko in fourth, and Jensen Foster up into fifth place with Mason Potter sixth. They're all starting to make moves. Chris Simon goes to the inside of the circuit. There's Blake Dowdle coming into the pits, so it must be an issue for him. But anyway, here we go. Simon with Blenko around the outside. Blenko, the last of the late breakers, gets the move done. Jensen Foster goes wide. Unfortunately drops out of this. He may be out of that battle, I think, as they come into the hairpin for the final time. Zach Blenko, he's got a small advantage, but is it going to be enough? I don't think so. Leo Scott in third. Dylan Grant in fourth. And then Mason Potter in fifth. He's in with a shot as well. You can see Jensen there. Up and over the hill. Blenko leading the way. But Chris Simon is going to have the benefit of the draft as they come over the hill for the final time for race one of the weekend for the HiQ Components New Zealand Formula First Championship. It's going to be a photo finish. And Chris Simon takes the win ahead of Leo Scott with Zach Blenko in third. A fantastic race. The Formula First Championship. The battle for the minors. Hayden Lyons and Jensen Bate. Hayden Lyons getting the spot. 7th place over Bate. Wow, what a finish. Just 1/10 of a second between Chris Simon, our race winner, and Leo Scott in second place. And even closer, just 6,000ths of a second back to third, and Zach Blenko. Dylan Grant came home in 4th place, the championship leader. That's his lowest result of the season. Mason Potter in 5th. Jensen Foster unfortunately fell out there of the battle in the final part of the lap. He came home in 6th with Hayden Lyons 7th, Jensen Bate 8th, Blake Dowdle 9th, and Mario Iglesias a bit bamboozled as to what happened to him there, but he will come home in 10th place. Wow, what a start to racing at Pukekohe Park